Welcome, Ouachita County Artisans. Back out in the shop today. I was going to do this video up on the patio, but the wind is just howling out there today. But I wanted to share with you our latest project conclusions, and that is these flags. Now, we've been making these wooden flags. They're artisan. Every one of them is different in some way. They're different. So they have everything that we supposed to have on a flag, but yet when you look at the wood, all the wood is unique to itself. And that's the way wood projects are. Is it doesn't matter where you buy your wood or where you get your wood or where it comes from. It's always a little bit different because of the tree in which it grows. And all of these are a little bit different in some way or another. Now, I have 6 of these flags completed, and I've got a couple of them already spoken for. So that leaves about 4 flags that we have available for someone if they would like to have one of these wooden flags. And to me, it's an encouraging thing to come out here to the shop and to produce these flags. Now, I know there's a lot of guys out there that are making these wooden flags, and they do a great job. And ours are just wooden flags, and that's it. We're just kind of plain old folks. You know the old story that I'm always saying. I noticed one of my girls noted this the other day, that poor people have to do things poor ways. So that's kind of what we're doing on our flags. But each of these flags, they are numbered and as production. They are signed by me, because I guess you would call me the artisan that has produced them. Miss L helps on these some. She's really good at helping me get the stars straight. You know, I need all the help I can get things straight. And Miss L's great. She's a blessing, and she comes out and helps me. And a lot of times, if I miss a little spot, she'll come out and she'll fix it. And I appreciate that. You know, Miss L's a wonderful lady, and she's been a blessing to me for many years. And I'm not going to trade her off. Wouldn't trade her off for a good bird dog. Anyway, we produce these. I've got a couple of flags over here that I'm doing the completion on, which are Texas flags. And we're going to be taking them to some individuals who have contracted those or asked us to fix them for them here in the next week or so. But I just wanted to get on here today and kind of let you know that we have 4 of these flags available, and you can go over on our Facebook page and you can see these and all the other information that's pertinent to them. We probably, it's just something we enjoy doing. I was fixing a note that it's probably something that we're not going to get rich doing, but it's something that we enjoy doing. And you know, every time I see my nation's flag, and I could be at a parade or I can be at a ball game or wherever, you know, it kind of brings a lump in my throat and my old heart starts beating a little faster. And because I appreciate what we have here in America. I really do. I've noted some of the things that other folks don't have, blessings that they don't have in other countries, and I'm thankful that we have what we have. And I understand that in our perception, maybe things aren't like they used to be, and they never will. You know, that's one reality. Things are never going to be like it was when I was growing up. It was not going to be like it was when I was raising my family, but it is what it is. And we utilize and we take what we have, and we're thankful for it. And that's kind of part of the American dream, is being thankful for what we have. And this country's been blessed for a long, long time. Even from its inception and all the things that it's went through, and even all the difficulties that it's faced and the wrongs that's happened in our country, which is a reality. But I'm still proud. I'm proud to be an American. And I'm very thankful that I can live in a place like this that I live. And if the Lord's willing, I'll be here until I'm gone. And I got some real estate back out here north of town that I'm going to leave my mortal remains. That's all I'm leaving, the mortal remains. The rest of it goes someplace else, but that's on our other page. If you want to go over and look about that, I'll share that with you. But we're very thankful that we have the opportunity to produce these flags. Again, I will upload this video, and then I will make a still page over on our Facebook, Ouachita County Artisans, YouTube, Ouachita County Artisans. But you can go over and look at that if you're interested in one of these flags. Be a good present for someone coming up here. You know, people are out buying presents, and I keep hearing this stuff on the TV and the radio and everything. Oh, we're not going to get no presents. Well, you know, here's the thing. Go to your local artisans. Get something from them. Not only do you help them, but you got something that's made right here in the United States. And these flags, this wood, it comes from the United States. And I know that some of our wood may come from Canada, so I might all throw that in, because I'm not for certain where the lumberyard is getting wood these days. And there's no telling. Some of this wood was stuff that we had torn out of another building. Some of this wood was wood that my father had in his shop. Whenever we moved his shop, I moved all his wood over here. And as I go along, I've been using it. And I know some of the wood that we used in this set of flags came from my dad. So he's been gone quite a few years, but he was an adamant woodworker, and it kind of goes down through our family, as I have noted previously. But you know, here's the thing, is we have things available. Maybe it's your neighbor, maybe it's somebody down the road or somebody across town, but there's these artisan things, and I know I really talked a lot about that in our last couple of videos, but we really need to. When we did the pumpkins, you know, I cannot make those pumpkins for what you can buy them at the box store. I cannot do it. It can't happen. But the thing is that the stuff at the box store is the stuff at the box store. What we produced, and I mainly produced those for Miss L, and we took them to the Halloween trunk or treat. But the thing is that support your local people, and it may cost you financially a little more than it would be to get something from a big box store that's made someplace else, but you're helping your neighbor, and do that. Help your neighbor. We'll be probably posting some videos coming up about this upcoming weather. I've been watching that real closely. It's crazy. Last week, man, it was cold. Matter of fact, I got the heater and put it in the shop because it was chilly out here. Today it's in the upper 70s today. So I kept telling Miss L, I said, you know, we need to take that air conditioner out of the bedroom window because it'd been getting pretty chilly of a night. Since that air conditioner was there, we used one of them sticks in the window, you know. And we decided, well, maybe not. So we left it in there, and sure enough, we're not using it, but it's nice to have the cool, what little cool we have outside to come in. But we're still blessed. I mean, we still are blessed people. I mean, think about that. We have what we need, and we're blessed. The key factor is kind of like some of the other videos we've talked about, is make sure you're prepared. Make sure you have the things that you need. learn how to produce things for yourself. And you know, when we did the videos on the bacon and the ground pork and about the pork chops and all of those kinds of things, that was to encourage you guys to be able to do those kind of things for yourself. I promised a lady the other day, she was wanting to know, what in the world am I going to do with the pork bones that I have when we butchered a hog? So I sent her a little deal and I said, well, you make scrapple. If you don't know what scrapple is, you go Google it. You look it up. That's some of the best eating you ever put in your mouth. And I like it. As a matter of fact, Miss Ellen and I is fixing to fire up a big old chunk of pork bone, and we're going to make us a mess of scrapple. It got me just thinking about it and hungering for it. So there's going to be a lot of things coming up here on our YouTube and Facebook videos. And I appreciate all of you who take the opportunity and watch our videos. We really do. Miss Ellen and I appreciate it. We're trying diligently to expand our page and our channel. So if you can help us, please do. You know, share this along. Encourage others to follow us and subscribe, whichever place that they go to, or both, whether it's YouTube or Facebook. And make sure that people know that we're trying to share some good information, encourage people, and that's kind of what we're about. So I'm going to cut this one off. Just wanted to show you the flags that we got completed, and I put them up here on my little work table, and I'm praying that they don't come down on my head. So they're kind of up there, kind of like they are. But please help us along and share these and encourage others. Do something for yourself. Learn to do something. I had a lady last night, and she says she was looking at our Facebook page, and she says, I wished I could learn to do that. And I said, well, you can if you want to. You just got to do it. Just get out there with minimal things, minimal tools, and get after it. I can remember, I said I was going to cut this short, but I'm always telling stories. I can remember when all I had was a coping saw and a hand saw and a drill and a hammer. And we used to build stuff with what we had. Had a set of screwdrivers. That was before drills had all these nice attachments for them. So, but you know, you can start with hand tools and then go from there. Need to do another video on some of the new tools that we've come across here in the shop. But as it gets cooler, I get more time in the shop, and we get to do these kind of things and be with you guys. So please share us, follow us, subscribe to us, like us, send us a little encouraging message. I could sure use an encouraging message from some of you guys. Just drop down there where it says put in a message and say, John, you are nuts. Or, hey, John, how are you? I said, that'd be great. So may God bless you, and may God bless your family always. Until next time.